Hi, hello, how are you? Hello, hi. I'm Rags, and you can follow me at Your Pal Rags on Twitter. I check Twitter often. It's the best way to get in touch with me. Let's proceed, shall we? This guy, Mr. NoobTube Gamer, he's an idiot. I'm CJ, and I'm a gamer who's not afraid to tell it how it is. Well, he made a video called Rags Exposed, PC Elitist, Bully, and Misleading Titles and Thumbnails. I have done videos on him in the past, two, I think, off the top of my head, long time ago, though, some of my first I ever did. He's not a particularly savory character. I've exposed the lies that he's done. I hate that word, exposed. It's overused. It's like damage control, or racist, or faggot. This doesn't mean what it was.
Hello again, everybody. This is Mr. NoobTube Gamer, and it pains me that I have to make this video, but
Well, I promise you it pains us more to have to listen to it.
enough is enough. This video has to be made. I have to address a few things about this individual, Rags.
Not to be confused with the Nickelodeon motion picture from 2012 by the same name, and you can tell this is not a biography of me because Sexy Stuff is only a 2 out of 5 instead of a 6 out of 5.
A lot of people who are subscribed to my channel are very much aware of this individual,
You are welcome, by the way.
especially considering not one but two attack videos he made against me.
Well, let's not be misleading with the nomenclature here, CJ. Those were not attack videos. You lied on the internet and I responded in the most appropriate manner possible. I think you're just butthurt.
One of them is an hour long, which is just crazy. It's ridiculous. The second one is a half hour long. I don't understand what kind of person that actually has a life has enough time to make hour-long videos on someone on the internet about video games.
Well, that would explain why I don't upload videos very often at all. And I am certain you are familiar with the John Lennon quote, "Time you enjoy wasting is not time wasted." Plus, I'm approaching 130,000 subscribers, most of which seem to indicate they enjoy my content. So I think we've moved past the idea at this point that I'm only doing it for me. And it should be self-evident that it's a ridiculous claim to make that because somebody spent a certain level of time doing something that they personally enjoy, it means that they don't have a life. I do have a family, I do have friends and acquaintances, I do have hobbies, and I know what the inside of a vagina feels like. It's fantastic. 10 out of 10. Would recommend.
And it's just crazy. It's like, okay, I take Mr. NoobTube Gamer's video and I show where he's wrong, then I show where he's lied and where he's been deceitful with his evidence. Ooh. It's just ridiculous.
To this day, though, I haven't actually heard you address the claims that I've made and shown to be true. I'll wager my evidence against your assertion of innocence any day.
Absolutely ridiculous. This guy pretty much makes a good profit off of slandering and attacking people who disagree with him.
You've been told 1,000,001 times that, no, I'm not committing slander against anybody. To assume that is idiotic, so I suppose in that sense I expect nothing else from you. In any event, I've been told much worse things by much better people. In that sense, let's move along.
Let's take a look at his YouTube channel. Let's look at his Social Blade statistics.
Ah, the ever-infallible Social Blade. I think the only thing this site gets correct is your channel name and how many subs you have.
I know it's not an exact figure on how much he actually makes.
Well, if it has a dollar amount that's larger than 0, I can tell you it's wrong right now.
But just take this into perspective. Rags potentially makes up to $37,000 a year
Potentially being the operating word.
on making attack videos on people. And it's just crazy that he can make that much money off of attacking people that he disagrees with.
Oh, what a magical world we live in.
So let's just take a look. Okay, so his network is called the Orchard Music.
Well, I'm actually not part of any network, which is why relying on Social Blade for this kind of information is unwise.
Which I thought was weird because I did some research into it, and apparently the Orchard Music
Did you just fucking call it the Orchard?
is a music, film, and video distribution, marketing, and sales company and top-ranked multi-channel network. So why the fuck is Rags, who is it's a gaming channel, why is he partnered with a music multi-channel network?
Well, I'm not, actually, but to answer your frivolous question, because the Orchard Music is a music, film, and video distribution multi-channel network. And some people might consider the content that I create on the internet to be video in nature.
Doesn't really make much sense to me, but
If things don't make sense to you, then why is it your default position to believe them? This is why I'm not religious. If I hear or see something that seems unlikely or doesn't make any sense, I don't say, well, it must be true then. But I did email the Orchard and asked, Social Blade says that my channel is partnered with you. I want to make sure this is an error on their part, as I have never contacted you and have no interest in partnership. To which they replied, this is a mistake. Your channel is not partnered under our MCN. Regards, the Orchard Disputes team. I then asked them what their favorite color was, and I have yet to receive a response, leading me to believe the company has no official stance on the subject.
but whatever. So, yeah, he can make up to $37,000 a year.
Can.
And, I mean, sure, a lot of his content is just him sharing his opinion like everybody else.
Actually, nobody else shares my opinion. I don't know why you think everybody else does that. Granted, the world would be a better place, but seeing as that's not the case.
But a lot of his top videos they have misleading titles and thumbnails,
No, they don't.
like you could see here. Look, PC gamers are racist.
Because he said PC gamers are racists.
PC gamers are Nazis. Look at the misleading thumbnail over here.
No, he said PC gamers are Nazis.
Any random person who's clicking on this video would think that's what he actually believes.
Then they are assuming, which is dumb.
Any random person clicking on this video would think that he actually believes that PC gamers are cocksuckers.
Now, keep telling me what other people believe, CJ.
And look, he had to say this. If you think that I'm saying PC gamers are cocksuckers, you do not watch the video. Well, can you fucking blame people for believing that? I mean, that was your title after all.
Yeah, I can blame them, actually.
And if you actually care about your integrity and your reputation,
Yeah, but come on, I mean, what is my reputation? I mean, I make videos online, I'm a dog, I actually do suck cock.
and if you don't want to be misleading, if you actually care, if you actually give a shit about whether or not you're misleading or not, I would put the PC gamers are cocksuckers in quotations, at least to imply in the title that that's not actually your opinion. But
No, that is my opinion. I think that literally every single person who plays on the PC has to have a dick in their mouth.
it's complete clickbait. That's how he gets a lot of these views and subscribers.
Yeah, but it really isn't clickbait, though, is it? I mean, look at that top video that I have. 2,200,000 views. If I knew what I did in that video to get that kind of view count, why don't I keep doing it over and over? My top video, in terms of view count, is not the rule. It's the exception, which is why I don't have a repeat performance of it yet. And if there's anything I'm known for, it's my repeat performances.
A lot of it's from his actual opinions, I won't deny that, but most of it is from misleading titles and thumbnails and just complete misinformation. I just love how he slandered me in this entire video.
How do you know? If all of my videos were getting views based on clickbait and misinformation, how come they're almost all extremely positively rated, and how come I've amassed almost 130,000 subscribers? If it was clickbait, if it was lying, don't you think there would be a more consistent trend of people rejecting my content?
Saying I'm lying and I'm deceitful. He's a complete hypocrite because look at his top videos.
You took a screenshot of a CinemaBlend article and edited it without saying that you did, and put it into one of your videos to misrepresent data. That's nothing on the level of what you're claiming I'm doing.
Look at his fucking videos. He's telling that I'm the one who's lying and I'm the one who's deceitful.
You are. I stand by it because I've demonstrated it.
And I'm the one who's spreading misinformation. But he's the one that has misleading titles and thumbnails in his top videos. Even his #1 video, Battlefield 1 is sexist, apparently. I mean, some people would think that's what he actually believes, that Battlefield 1 is sexist. I mean, sure, he has apparently after, which is a step in the right direction.
You know, kid, I appreciate your suggestions on how to run a YouTube channel. However, in spite of that, I'll go ahead and keep doing my own thing. Because unlike you, what I'm doing, it keeps working for me, so I'm going to stick with it.
compared to all these other videos where he just flatly says that PC gamers are racist, PC gamers are cocksuckers. Like, people who aren't subscribed to him would think that's what he actually believes.
Well, based on the feedback I get on a daily basis, that's not really true, is it? If people kept commenting and disliking and telling me, hey, you're misleading me, then I would do something about it. But no one tells me that. Like, ever. That's not a thing people say. It's not spoken to me.
So yes, I just think it's very hypocritical how someone, can attack me and other people saying that they're lying and they're being sneaky and deceptive, but he's the one who's really being sneaky and deceptive, getting hundreds of thousands of views off of misleading people.
Well, even assuming that was true, people apparently just are gluttons for punishment, and like a cruel dominatrix, I will continue to give them what they want until they tell me the safe word. And the safe word is...
And look at his number 2 video, DayZ, Why I Kill on Sight. So basically, his number 2 video is him talking for a half hour why he's a douchebag.
Kind of reductionist, but sort of.
And why he's contributing to why the game is not fun anymore, because there are douchebags like him that just kill people on sight and makes the game not fun.
I would actually argue that the people who do kill on sight make the game fun and interesting. But we also have the fact it's been out for almost 3 years on Steam now, and it's still buggy and glitchy, and all the mechanics are awful. And from a gameplay perspective, it doesn't feel as if any actual progress is being made.
Let's see. Yeah, PC gamers are racist. Hindus are offended by an Overwatch skin. I mean, I will admit, a lot of his other videos aren't as misleading and clickbaity as his other videos, but look at his top videos. You see, these are his top 12 videos, and you can say that 1, 2, 3, 4 of them, so 1/3 of his top 12 videos are misleading.
How is Lifehacker Why I Play on Consoles misleading? That's something that Lifehacker is saying. I don't understand how that's clickbait in any way. I mean, granted, none of those titles are misleading, but shit. That's like saying, Trump, I will build a wall, is a misleading title.
It's funny. Absolutely funny. And look at the quote, sometimes people don't want to hear the truth because they don't want their illusions destroyed. Very ironic, coming from someone like Rags. Rags is posting a comment like that.
I fail to see how that's irony. I mean, there were a lot of quotes I could have chosen, but I felt like Nietzsche's quote was very appropriate for the kind of content I produce. How is that content ironic? Do you know what irony is? Probably not. Let's move along.
Even though that's exactly how he acts. But, yeah, so, as everyone's aware, the other day I had a debate with Bullet Barry.
Yeah, he destroyed you. He tore you a new asshole. How you have any dignity or self-esteem after that public display of your foolishness is beyond me.
Let me just pull it up with here. Yeah, Bullet Barry. And we had a nice debate. It was 3 hours long. It was a very civil and calm discussion about why we prefer PCs and consoles. It wasn't a total shit fest. I'm very proud of what happened.
I mean, normally I wouldn't be proud of getting my ass kicked in a debate. Of course, I've never had my ass kicked in a debate, so, I mean, maybe I would. I don't know. Suppose I don't know. I will consider you the authority on the matter.
In this debate. And I love how people are saying, let's see. I mean, I remember one of the top comments had like over 30 likes, and it was talking about why didn't you debate Rags? Why didn't you debate Rags? And a lot of people keeps asking me this. They've been asking me this for a while. Why didn't you debate Rags? Why didn't you debate Rags? You're afraid to debate Rags.
No, you're just a kid online who wants attention. That's all. Intellectually, you're vacuous, your points are vapid, and I have no interest in debating anything with you at this point. I guess in a way it would be entertaining, but for me it would be like headbutting my face against a brick wall for an hour plus, and that just doesn't sound enjoyable to me. And people say, hey, Rags, play some more shitty games. It's like, well, no, because then I have to play a shitty game, and that's not fun. I'd much rather play good games. And have sex.
No, Rags is afraid to debate me.
Yeah. Hashtag exposed. Rags is terrified.
He's comfortable making half-hour-long attack videos on people he disagrees with,
Well, yeah, I am comfortable doing it.
but he's not comfortable actually having a one-on-one discussion because he knows he's going to get fried. He knows he's going to get completely destroyed.
If you say so.
I know a lot of people say that Bullet Barry won the debate against me, but
You know, do you think there might be a reason that everybody and their pet cat is saying that? I mean, when you look at his like to dislike ratio compared to yours, when you take everything and all the comments into consideration, I mean, do you think that maybe when 99-ish% of people are saying, yeah, he won the debate, maybe that's because, you know, he kind of won the debate?
with all due respect to Bullet Barry, that's because most of the people that watch this video are people who are subscribed to Bullet Barry. And I did get a lot of praise, actually, even though a lot of people say that Bullet Barry won. I did get a lot of praise. People said, you know, people admired me for being respectful.
But it's better to be disrespectful and correct than it is to be respectful and wrong. Your attitude has no bearing on the information.
And very civil, because people get the bad impression that I'm some kind of asshole.
Well, they're about to get the impression again. Spoiler alert.
Just because I have, you know, unpopular opinions. And it's a shame that that's the case, but
Well, it has more to do with the fact you're just wrong, and you assert your wrongness with such incredible conviction that leaves us baffled.
I understand why that's the case, too. And I just don't understand why people... I don't really understand why people are okay with what Rags does, but are not okay with what I do.
Well, that's because I'm factual and informative and educational. Because I'm handsome and smart and clever and funny. Because I'm witty and well endowed. But mostly because I'm humble. You, on the other hand, are obnoxious. You are not entertaining. You're proven to be deceitful by moi. You're nothing compared to me. I'm better than you in practically every way, and I have the utmost confidence in everything that I've just said. And I'm not insulting you. I'm describing you.
My videos get completely flooded with dislikes.
Well, that's because they're not good, or you say things that are very disagreeable, or presented in a disagreeable way.
And he gets praised, and Rags is the person that destroyed me. He owned me.
Well, the people who say that would be correct, wouldn't they?
Just a lot of his subscribers are completely immature. But
I mean, gosh, why don't people like me? I mean, all I did was insult 112,000 people. I mean, why don't people like me? Gosh, if only I knew what I'm doing wrong.
yeah, I mean, Rags believed that debating me was a waste of time.
It is.
He thought it was going to be a waste of time or whatever.
It will be.
Which is fine. But
What do you mean it's fine, but? I mean, if there's anything I know, it's fine butts.
don't attack me and say that I'm lying and I'm sneaky and I'm deceptive.
No, you don't get it. I'm not quote-unquote attacking you and then saying you're lying and deceitful. I'm attacking you because you're lying and deceitful. They go hand in hand.
When you're the one that uses misleading titles and thumbnails.
Mea culpa, mea culpa. I'll admit I do have my vices, and if you think misleading thumbnail titles are the worst among them, I'd say I'm fairly well off.
And you're the one that profits off of misleading people.
My goodness, I don't make any money off of YouTube. I have no reason to lie about this. There's no shame in making money off YouTube. I say I don't make any money off of it because I don't. What reason have I to lie? Alright, so if I go to my YouTube channel and my profile, see over here, monetization, eligible. I have yet to enable it. As a result, paid content I'm ineligible for, and I'm also ineligible for fan funding because I have to enable monetization.
On top of making attack videos on people that have far less subscribers than him.
See, I don't subscription count doesn't mean anything to me. I don't care if you have more or less subs. I've gone after channels with over 1 million subscribers. I don't care how many subs you have. It's irrelevant to me. I don't care.
Rags' response to this is, well, people that have less subscribers than me, they're not immune to criticism. That's exactly what he says. They're not immune to criticism.
Well, yeah, I say that because it's true. No person or idea is immune from criticism. So if you make a video saying, oh, you need $10,000 to have a good gaming PC, I don't care if you have 1 sub or 1 million. That's a lie.
But they don't have a fair chance because Rags has over 100,000 subscribers.
A fair chance of what? The amount of subscribers that I have or that they have doesn't change what the facts are.
And there are a few people that Rags made videos on that have literally no subscribers. They had maybe less than 1,000 subscribers, 400 subscribers, 200 subscribers, whatever. They don't have a lot of subscribers. So what happens when that happens, and this is why a lot of big YouTubers do not make videos on all these smaller YouTubers, because what happens is if you make a video on them, you have over 110,000 people that are going to flood that channel with dislikes and hate and death threats.
Death threats. Fuck off, kid. Besides, I clearly state I don't endorse people doing this. I link to the original video because, well, the integrity of the information practically demands it. I link to my sources.
Well, people are going to say, well, that's not Rags' fault. Well, Rags knows that that's what's going to happen, and he takes a lot of pleasure from that.
I don't, actually. I don't want anybody's channel to be taken down. I don't want anybody to leave the internet. I don't want anyone to privatize or remove videos. I don't like it when that happens.
And I think it's absolutely, it's pathetic. It's really pathetic at this point.
Plus, let's look at it from this perspective. If you can only punch up, that means the more successful that you get, the fewer options that you have to go after the same things you've always been going after. I mean, and where do you draw the line at what amount of subscribers you have to where you can go after them? What's the ratio? Because you're going to have to set an actual number, because I know what you people do. You're going to change the rules. You're going to move the goalposts. So I have about 128,000 subscribers right now. So what is the minimum level of subscriber count someone has to have before I can criticize them? And what if when I get to 150 or 200,000 subscribers, does that number change? Does the number go up with my sub count, or do I have to reach, benchmarks like every 25,000 subs I get? Does that change the minimum level of subscriber counts of the people I go after to have? It's a stupid rule. It doesn't matter how many subscribers you have anyway. If you go online with 10 subs or 10 million subs and you say something ridiculous or stupid, then you can be criticized. Your ideas can be ridiculed. You don't get to have a magic shield and claim bullshit victimhood because not a lot of people are following you. Besides, have you ever considered that maybe there's a reason a lot of these channels don't have high sub counts? Because those channels are shite? Because they say stupid things?
So, again, I'm very happy with the way that debate turned out. A lot of people believe that I lost or whatever.
Yes, you got destroyed. He mopped the floor with you. With his assistance, you made yourself look like a massive, total fool.
But you know what? A lot of people gained respect for me, and I know I'm probably going to lose that respect by making a video on Rags.
Well, is it because I'm the subject of the video, or because this video is full of ridiculous misinformation? Which do you think is more likely?
Because Rags is, well respected, which I have no idea why. Because, like I said, take a look at his videos.
Well, yeah, those are the reason why.
He's just as clickbaity and just as misleading as all the other YouTubers that have a similar subscriber count to him. He's no different than them.
I couldn't help but notice you didn't actually give any examples.
And I love how people, I don't know why people patronize him so much.
I don't think you know what that word means.
He doesn't deserve any of it.
But let me guess, you do, right?
But with that said, I think I'm going to end it here. I've pretty much covered everything I can cover in this video. I just, I felt like I needed to address some of these things because a lot of this gets overlooked and people think that Rags is great.
I am great. I'm fucking amazing. I'm stellar. Every inch of me from my lovely eyes to my big-ass dick.
But honestly, he's nothing more than a PC elitist scumbag. He thinks he's better than everybody else because
There are some people that I definitely believe that I'm better than. Make no mistake, I am definitely a superior person to many human beings and individuals that I've encountered. There are some real scumbags out there. But I never think I'm better than somebody else or superior to them as a default position.
he plays on PC and he thinks he's better than people who play on console.
I don't believe I've ever said that. If I do, I take it back, but I don't think I've ever said that. I thought I made sure I was explicit when I said that I don't think I'm better than you, I just play on better machinery. I mean, my machine will do 1440p, 144 FPS, ultra settings, all that. That stuff consoles just physically cannot do. On an objective, measurable level, my machinery is better than yours. That does not mean I'm a better person.
And that PC gaming is objectively superior than consoles, which is just not true.
I mean, you may believe what you like, I suppose.
I mean, you can make a subjective argument, but it's all down to opinions of people.
No, the PC has objectively more titles. It can get to objectively higher resolutions. It can play at objectively higher frame rates. It is capable of objectively better graphics in terms of detail and quality.
Whether or not you prefer PC or console, it's your preference.
If someone comes up to me and they say, I prefer playing on consoles as compared to PC, there's literally nothing I could say to that alone. However, if they say, I have this preference and I base it on this information and that information is incorrect, now we can start having a discussion. Now I can start criticizing the reasons for it. For instance, somebody says, I like playing on the PlayStation because I have a larger game library. That's objectively false, and I can criticize that.
He thinks that PCs are factually better because he doesn't know anything about reality.
Well, I own multiple consoles, and I was a console gamer for many years of my life, more years, in fact, than I have been a PC gamer. I know a lot about consoles, and I keep up to date. I'm certainly no stranger to them. It's in my best interest to keep informed.
He thinks that everything he feels is factual. His opinions are all facts.
I really don't, though. I mean, the fact that I used to play on console and now I play on PC is proof that I don't think that my opinions are facts, because my opinions can change with new data.
And it's just stupid. Hopefully this is the last time I have to address this person, but it's just like enough is enough.
Well, you say that like you're going to actually do something.
Anyway, I'm going to end the video here because I said my piece. Let me know what you guys think. I'm sure this video is going to get flooded with dislikes and flooded with hate, but it needs to be said. It needed to be said.
No, I think we could have done without this.
So, thank you guys for watching. I know the death threats and the hate's going to come.
Oh, the death threats.
But I don't give a shit.
You clearly do, though.
See you guys later.